Hello everybody, and today I will be talking about the 2020 MLB season. So today I am going to be giving my full prediction of the MLB season this year, which is only 60 games now, and I will be talking about who will win each division, and then I will go through the playoff prediction. In the NL East, I got the Yankees winning division. Pretty good lineup. Last year was a really good team. Again, I think they're just going to do the same thing. They're probably going to be close to 40, maybe even 51 team this year, which is pretty a lot of games to win, considering it's only a 60-game season. So I think the Yankees will win the AL East. Coming in first place in the AL Central, I got the Twins. Again, they won 100 games last season, over 100 games, and again I see them also playing very well. I don't see how they can lose a lot of games, considering that they're playing in the Central, and the Central this year has kind of taken a back step, both in the AL and the NL. So I think that the Twins win quite a few games, and they end up taking the AL Central. In the AL West, I got the Astros winning. I know that a lot of people are predicting other things. Some people say, well, they cheated, yeah, whatever. They still have a good lineup, and I think that doesn't really change anything. Some things are questionable, though, and so, but I still think the Astros have it, and I think they end up winning the AL West. I want to talk real quick about the some of the teams that I've thought about in the AL teams, in which I think that it could be close. I think the Rays have a good chance of maybe taking AL East if they're lucky, if they can win enough games in the AL East and end up being out the Yankees. I think that that's a possibility, and so who knows? I still feel like the Yankees will win that. In the AL West, you have the A's. Pretty good. I feel like they're the team that's good, but no one notices most times, and they end up not getting this spotlight. So I think that the A's are coming second AL West. I still think that the Astros will win that division. Now it's time for the NL, and I'll start with the NL East. I have the Braves winning that division. I think that the Braves have a good lineup. They're going to do pretty great things, and I think that they'll just end up winning overall, and I think they're heading straight to the playoffs. Coming first place in the NL Central, I got the Reds. You know, you can call me biased, whatever. I know I'm a Reds fan. I've tried to earlier I tried to like stop myself from being too optimistic with the Reds, and then the more and more I've been seeing people predict that the Reds will do stuff, I've literally seen people say that the Reds will win the World Series. I don't think so, but I'll talk about that later. I think that the Reds have improved. Obviously, getting Castellanos, Moustakas, other players. I think that their bats increased, their pitching has increased, and I think that the Reds will have a great season. The NL Central kind of looks weak, and even with the AL Central, you know, Reds get to play Detroit Tigers and Kansas City Royals with the Pirates. I feel like that's pretty easy for them. So I think the Reds end up taking the NL Central, and I think that they will be a surprise team to go to the playoff. Coming first place in the NL West, I got the Dodgers. Obviously, Dodgers are looking to go through this season and win the World Series. Could they do it? I'll talk about that later. Here in a little bit when I make my playoff prediction. And I think that the Dodgers end up taking NL West. They play pretty good. I think that with Mookie Betts, Cody Bellinger, and others, along with a decent pitching core, I feel like they are primed to go to the playoffs and do pretty great. Now I want to talk about the teams that I feel like could pop up with the NL that could change things. I feel like the Nationals definitely deserve some spotlight because they were the World Series winners last year. I think they come second NL East. They didn't really make any moves and stuff, so I feel like they kind of stayed while the Braves got slightly better. So that's why I put them second in NL East instead of first. With the NL Central, it's hard to predict, honestly, because if, let's say, some Reds get injured and then all of a sudden you have to bring in young talent and it'd just be a mess. But you could see the Cardinals somehow winning, see the Brewers, the Cubs, not the Pirates. The Pirates are out, honestly, but the Central is kind of a mess. I predict the Reds just because this stars are crazy. They have a pretty solid lineup as far as hitting, so I feel like the Reds definitely win. And then the NL West, I got the Diamondbacks coming in second place. I don't think they really have a chance to contend with the Dodgers, but I feel like there's going to be a close race between them and whoever comes in second in the NL Central, or even third in the NL East for who will be in the second wildcard spot. That was the entire National League prediction, and now I got my playoff predictions ready. Coming first place in the AL, and who will get to play whoever comes out of the wild card is the Yankees. Playing to a really good lineup. I just don't see how they don't come in first. Although the AL East is pretty good, so who knows. But I think the Yankees will come in first place. Second place is the Twins. Pretty good. Like I said earlier, they're coming in second place. Astros in number 3. And then the 2 wildcard teams, I got the Rays and the A's going at it for the wildcard spot, and we'll only play one game. I'm going to talk about the AL before we go to the NL. So, the wildcard game, I got the Rays winning over the A's in the wildcard game, and then the Yankees versus the Rays, I got the Yankees winning that series. And then the Twins and the Astros, I got the Twins winning in that series. So now we got the Yankees and the Twins. And I think the Yankees will win the AL championship. And they will go to the World Series. But who will go against them? In the NL Central, coming in first place, I got the Dodgers. In second place, I got the Braves. Third place, I got the Reds. And coming in the 2 wild card spots is the Nationals and the Brewers. In the wild card games, you got the Nationals and the Brewers. I think the Nationals win. And then Dodgers and Nationals, I got the Dodgers winning that game. And then the Braves and the Reds, number 2 and 3, I got the Reds winning that series. And so you got the Reds and the Dodgers going at it for the NL Championship. I got the Dodgers winning the NL Championship. And then now we got the Yankees and versus the Dodgers for the World Series. Coming in first place and winning the World Series in 2020, I predict that the Dodgers will win the 2020 World Series. They just have the star talent, they got the pitching, they got everything that they need. Yankees and Dodgers are the 2 super teams this season. Most of the other teams look a little worse than the rest, but I feel like the Dodgers and the Yankees are definitely the 2 teams that people like. They spend a lot of money and they got a ton of people that are really good. I think the Yankees and Dodgers have a 5 to 7 game series and the Dodgers end up winning. It could go down to game 7. I think that's what it'll be. I think it will go to game 7. And I think the Dodgers will win. So that is the full 2020 season prediction. If you guys like this video, please like and subscribe. Hope you guys enjoyed this prediction. I will come out with the Reds prediction either later today or tomorrow. Which you guys kind of already saw where the Reds came, but I will talk more about that in the Reds prediction for why I think they will be better than the other Central teams. And so, yeah. Hope you guys like this video, and we'll see you guys later.